Okay, and that's very true, True Savage. The reason why there are different games is because people want to have strategy levels established for each type of game. Okay, we were talking about suits the other day. Suits are basically an arrangement of the cards in a certain order.
Yeah.
And they have their advantage in the game of poker. If what you need to take away from this simple analogy is the fact that, do you even know what game you're playing?
Whoa.
Because if you play a game where jokers is wild, the joker would have the advantage. Did you even know you were playing the game that allowed that strategy? Some people switch up the game so that they can get the advantage with the cards they have. Okay? I just had a discussion the other day about the Rolls-Royce Cullinan truck.
Yeah.
He's talking about the truck being an off-road vehicle. Not saying it's not. But if I came on it with a Hummer, your game is over.
Yeah. Done.
Because the game I'm playing, in the off-road game, I have the right vehicle. Now, if I'm going to show up to a movie premiere, the Cullinan might look like a nice truck.
That's
and
right.
the Hummer might look out of place. You see? That's a different game. That's a different strategy. So this simple thing with the cards, look at it. It has the same form, but manipulated in one direction or the other, guess what? You can have the advantage in the game you're about to play. And the same cards that would look like a losing hand would be the winning strategy.
Dude, man, that's a breakdown. I'm going to chop that one up. I got so much chopping to do. That right there is done. Because that's the issue is you don't know, people don't know what game are you playing and what hand do you really have.
Exactly. You could have a whole arrangement on the table and say, oh, can I come by and play? Well, this game's called solitaire. It doesn't involve another player. You're not in this game.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If you don't recognize what game's being played, you wouldn't ask the question in the first place. Okay? Some games require more than one player.
Yep.
And the game don't start till you show up. Okay? How's the scammer or the con artist supposed to get what they want? They got to have another player in the game, right?
Right.
So in order for them to have their way with somebody, there has to be a participant. Okay? Y'all want to see game right now? Stop participating in the people who about to play you.
Whoa.
You can't make this up.
You don't want to get played? Stop getting in the game. Some people walk out in the middle of the street waiting for a bus to hit them. You don't have to walk out in the street.
You do not.
And the reason why I made that reference is because everybody said, "Oh, he's always, he was always having the bus run over me." When you say somebody gets the bus run over you had to run out the street.
Yeah.
You had to walk out there. Stop becoming a victim of your situation by playing somebody else's game you don't know the rules to.
Hold it right there. Hold it now. I got to get that on there. That's my next thing. Hold it now. What you just said is key. Stop playing the game with others that you do not know the rules to. Stop playing the game playing games with others that you don't know the rules to. And you can't get upset when the game is not going in your favor because you don't know the rules to them. It's crazy, man. Well, I can't wonder why it's not working with me and women. You don't know the game that's being played and the rules. Well, my finances, you don't know the game onto what? How the rules are played with finances at different levels. You don't know the game on how really the law of attraction works. You don't know the game. So you keep getting played.
And that's the thing. We talked about position, right? Put it here as a reflection of your father. And guess what? And you got to follow the rules that get success the way your father laid it out for you. Okay? But if you don't play the game in the right arena, in the right rules, you're not going to get the outcome the Father has for you. You're going to end up going back, starting over, going back, starting over. We always talk about that. You cannot get success, especially when you see yourself repeating things, because the universe is trying to prove to you that you need to do it over. And we ignore that all the time.
Yeah, we do, and I'm guilty of it. I'll be the first one to say we ignore it. I have ignored it. But the thing of it is, if you are ignoring the rules of the game, if you're ignoring and you keep repeating, you probably need to learn the rules of the game that you're playing. You probably need to slow down and say, okay, am I the player, the dealer? What position am I playing in this game that I keep losing at? Got to do that.
I mean, there's some territories, right? You could get on a cruise ship, right? And start sailing out. You're going to come out of domestic waters. You're going to start to be considered into international waters.
That's right.
Right? Do you think there's a different set of rules when you get out there?
Oh, it's completely different.
You're not in America no more.
No.
Who's in charge now?
My son is going through that right now.
Exactly. You didn't even get to a new country. I'm talking about literally out in the middle of the water.
Oh, yeah.
There is no rules.
Right.
There's no governing body for the international waters. Do you know who becomes in charge? The person running that ship. The person who owns that ship puts you off that ship right then and there.
That's right.
He's in charge. She's in charge. Whoever that may be. Okay? And what has to happen is when you put yourself in a position where the rules change and you don't know what the new set of rules are, you could be setting yourself up for failure.